The Hawks continue their journey as they play an interconference matchup in this road game. Welcome to what should be a great Saturday night for the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony as well as Brent Barry. And we'll be catching up a bit from the sideline with David Aldridge. Look at the Trailblazers. These guys are hot, no doubt about it, continuing to put up win after win.
And it seems like every win they string together, this group gets tougher and tougher to beat. Playing beautiful basketball here of late.
There are a lot of things going on besides their execution as this group seems to be coming together.
Hey, GA, you went to back-to-back conference finals with Portland. What's it like playing here?
I mean, this building is as loud as any in the NBA. The fans are tremendous, very loyal. I really enjoyed my time here in Rip City.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
And then Sharp with the dunk.
Just a gutsy play from Sharp as he goes inside and absorbs all the contact.
Pass to Murray. Three-pointer. The basket good off the assist from Young.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's Simons. Now Thibault. The three ball. Rebounded by Capella.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Hawks passing it around. Young outside. To the middle. Here's Bay. Rebound by the Trailblazers. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
Yeah, you saw the communication breakdowns defensively. Just giving up way too many open looks.
Yeah, sometimes you can play good on-ball defense, but it's the help defense that makes you elite. And on that night, nobody rotating and not a lot of help.
Pass to Murray. Now Capella. Up top, Bay. His last outing, 16 points for him. Some solid defense from Ayton.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And it's Simons missing.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Hey, Brent, when you look at Shaedon Sharp, he has shown flashes of being a great offensive player, hasn't he?
Well, he's got all the tools, Kevin, to be a superstar. His development is going to take some time. He essentially went from high school straight to the NBA after redshirting 1 year in college and not playing 1 minute.
Now here's Henderson. We saw him with 10 points last game. Pass to Grant. Back to Henderson. And stolen by Bay. Hunter on the wing. Outside for Murray. Hunter on the wing. Clock at 6. Here's Bay. And he uses the glass on the layup. Bay's got his second basket.
Yeah, you could tell Hunter knew he was open, did not hesitate to find him.
Here's Grant. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. At the beginning of his career, Grant was more of a role-playing forward. Those days, though, are long gone.
Yeah, no question. He just about tripled his shot attempts per game, leading to more and more points, has even developed that three ball to become a multi-level scorer. And it's great to see Grant take on a big...
Ouch. And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Nailed from three-point land.
Pretty good awareness there from Malcolm Brogdon, capable of spotting the open teammate on that side of the ball.
Pass to Okongwu. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. And Henderson throws it down hard.
In the acrobatic jam, Henderson showing the league what he can do at the rim.
There's a good screen.
Trailblazers foul. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Long range from the inbound. Bogdanovich, no luck. Portland leading. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And it's sent back by Okongwu. Young with the ball. He averages over 27 points a game and seems to always find a way to score. Back to Okongwu. Good if it goes. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Portland out in front.
13.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And looking at what we've seen so far from the Trailblazers guys, what do you think?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to try to feed that, get out quick.
And we see players sometimes, Greg, after a change of venue, they change teams, suddenly taking the next step. What can key that lead?
Kevin, it's not all just opportunity and fit. I think there can be a mental component as well. A fresh start can give you a blank canvas to try new things.
A three from Bogdanovich. Not going to fall. Starting off slow, he misses his first three from the floor. Henderson, no good. The Hawks trail by 3. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Scoot Henderson spent 2 years with the G League Ignite team after graduating a year early from high school. He said, "It's my path. Since I was a kid, competing at the highest level in the world has been my main goal. Becoming the youngest professional American basketball player is just icing on the cake." Kevin, for him, it's all about ODD, overly determined to dominate. Back to you.
I love it. DA, thank you so much. And again, it's the Trailblazers missing.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And look at that. The vision is why Trae Young can get you double-digit assists.
Since moving to Atlanta in 1968, Greg, the Hawks have never been to the NBA Finals.
That is insane, Kevin. I mean, you think back to all the great players they've had, from Dominique Wilkins to now Trae Young. Hawks fans are hungry for a trip to the finals.
Such a tremendous physical profile that Ayton has. He's getting it done down low.
Young drives in. Makes it off the glass. Young's got 6.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Here's Ayton, and he converts the layup. And the Trailblazers lead by 1.
Yeah, this story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
Back to Young. Down low. Here's Okongwu. And he goes big with the dunk right over DeAndre Ayton.
What the fuck?
Trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
That one goes in. He's got 8.
It really turned it around here in the second quarter after shooting less than 40% from the field in the first.
This will be his 3rd free throw shot of the game. That's good from Young. Well, Brent, with the Blazers, it seemed like they were ready to take the next step a few years back.
Yeah, and then it felt like things sort of shifted in the opposite direction, and They're trying to find out through injuries and defensive struggles, who is it that is going to help this team make that next step.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. The Hawks leading by 4. Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
Murray, good.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Hey, boy, don't get too happy that you're winning or whatever. You're going to lose.
Now, here's Simons. One of the most consistent producers in the league. He's averaging around 25.5 points a game. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
In the paint, Simons really has to go up against it. Credit to him for sticking with that play and seeing some daylight in there.
Here we are, Greg, watching Atlanta. This team has a lot of firepower.
And some great scores, Kevin. They don't just launch threes. They like to work for good shots inside the arc as well.
Young from outside.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Sharp, that's good.
And Grant with a nice heads-up play, willing to make the next pass.
Murray outside. Pass to Simons. And it's Thibault in the corner. Back to Simons. There's the lob to the hoop. And then Sharp with the dunk.
Exceptional athleticism from Sharp, just rocketing off the floor.
And here is Murray. The Hawks working the ball around. Capella draws the double. Young outside. 6 to shoot. Hunter, no one around him. The rebound by Grant. Portland trailing here. Back to Simons. Fires for 3. And he's good on the 3-ball. Simons has got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, Simons loves to take threes. He's dependable from there.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Here's Grant following the 3 by Atlanta. Pass to Sharp. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Hawks lead by 1. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the 3rd quarter underway. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Here's Brogdon. No scoring in this one. That one drops for him. Brogdon's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the 3rd quarter for the Trailblazers. You know, Greg, the way Malcolm Brogdon is used in the catch-and-shoot game, it makes that offense very difficult to stop.
Well, he's a high percentage shooter, doesn't go through many ups and downs, and when he doesn't have the look he wants, he's willing to get off the ball.
Well, take your choice. You can either foul him or watch him dunk. Well, actually, in this case, you could get both.
Shoots the 3. Here's Ayton. Pass to Sharp. Back to Ayton. And he banks in the layup. Ayton's got 8.
Defense unable to stop DeAndre Ayton that time, getting inside and using his frame.
Here's Young. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Pass to Henderson. Now, here's Sharp. The tray. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's intercepted. Tipped away. And stolen by Murray. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Into the lane. And it's Murray with the jam.
So many tools at DeJounte Murray's disposal. The pick gets Murray free to fire that one off.
Pass to Ayton. Henderson left side. Here's Sharp. Doesn't go that time. Good defensive work there by Young. The Hawks leading. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, there's a new era in Portland with number 3 pick Scoot Henderson viewed as the franchise player of the future. He says, I'm going to embrace it. I've got a lot of responsibility, but it just comes with the work ethic. I always fall back on getting in the gym. I'm determined to be the best version of myself. Kevin, back to you.
I love the fact, David, don't you, that he wants to be great. That was a terrific report. Thank you. Shot's good by Walker.
Already a gifted passer, Henderson has solid vision for such a young player.
Here's Capella. It's hauled in by Brown. And so Brown will bring it up for Portland. Outside for Murray. To the paint. Thibault on the wing. Takes the 3. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Thibault got the lead up to 3 now to the Trailblazers. And another 3 for Portland.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Here's Murray. He's got 10. Stolen by Henderson. Here's Thibault. A huge slam, the perfect end of the fast break. Atlanta calls timeout. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Mills. Here's Bogdanovich. Hawks passing it around. Here's Capella. Oh, and the jam by Capella.
And with a monster finish, he stops an 11-0 run by Portland.
Here's Simons. Here's Brown. And the dunk by Brown.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the boards.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Pass to Hunter. Inside. Here's Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Back to Simons for 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Simons has got 10.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
At times, Murray does favor the corners for that kind of shot, but really, he's going to take anything he can get.
The shot's good from Simons.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Connects from three-point range.
Another bomb for him right now. His three-point shooting might be the key to cutting that lead.
Well, he's doing everything he can to make them competitive. And by everything, I mean draining threes.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
And so it's Portland heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're playing a bruising. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. The Hawks trail by 7. Murray down low. Young for 3. It's hauled in by Brown. Here's Henderson. Rejected by Young.
With a timely move from Trae Young getting there and blocking the shot.
Pass to Capella. The shot will not fall. Some solid defense from Brown. And here's Henderson. And Capella sends it back.
Well, Capella's reach is so intimidating for anybody on the inside. That's why you can anchor your defense with him.
Back to Bay. And stolen by Murray. Poked loose. And stolen by Murray. And oh, here we go. Young's got it. The fast break chance.
And that break started at the hands of DeJounte Murray with the steal.
Henderson right side. Wide open look here for Murray. Traps in the tray. Murray's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Back to Young. Murray outside. Pass to Bay. Young outside. This one for 3. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce is our reporter.
No matter what they try, they can't seem to get over the hump. That's when frustrations mount. You can see it in their faces. Sometimes they even look defeated before they take the floor.
Halliburton misses. And so Jokic will bring it up for Denver. And talk about a team that's known for being unselfish, the Indiana Pacers.
Yeah, you know, B.A., it's part of their core philosophy. Keep the ball moving, keep everyone involved and engaged.
Hey, and we all know Gordon's a terrific jammer now. He loves throwing it down.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Outside heel. 5 to shoot. No good on the triple. Jokic, he's open. Drains the jumper to finish off the break.
That high release of the Joker, if you're defending him, you better stay home.
Halliburton looking for an opening. Lets it go from deep. Here's Walker. Uses the glass on the layup.
And they get that first bucket. 1 for 4 to start this game.
And Denver has possession. And here's Jokic outside. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Denver. And here's Halliburton. Impressive scoring stats with around 27 points a game.
No way Halliburton was going to sleep on that one. I mean, he's too good at reading the defense.
Now here's Jokic. Toppin with a steal. And they're pushing it up. Halliburton's got an open look. Again, the Pacers. Good for 2 more.
Well, look, I mean, great anticipation on one end leads to points on the other.
Boy, there's not much defense available once a steal is made. That's the best time to attack on the break.
Here's Jokic. It's good from the top of the key. Jokic has gotten his second bucket. How key is it to get off to a good start in this early portion of the schedule, Clark?
You know, it varies, but I do think it matters more than you think, B.A., especially in the locker room. You know, you get off to a good start, everybody's feeling good, and you can build on that kind of momentum. If it goes bad early, things can fracture and splinter and make it tough for you.
Now here's Turner. Last game, 26 points for him. Now here's Halliburton. And he drops it in from the low post.